All in, he said. I could sense them in the distance. The rattle of the ball, the snap of the cards, a whisper of romance, a laugh. Some were serious, some were excited. But it was an easy call.
Welcome to Canterbury Live today, a very, very special show today because of course it is Cup Day and we're starting things off at the Christchurch Casino. The buzz is already starting to reach. We've got ladies that have been waiting outside just to get inside, show off all the wares. So what we're going to do is have a look around and see what they're wearing, what they're doing and how their day is going to pan out. But for our day, very cool, we'll start here, then we'll head out to Addington and we'll have some interviews out there with one, Terry de Love. Hello, you know that horse. We're going to meet its owner, Terry McDonald, and have a chat and see how he's feeling about the day. We'll talk to Miss World New Zealand. Yes, she's one of the judges for Fashion in the Field, so we'll find out what she's looking for or what she's expecting from the beautiful fillies. Oh, and the boys too, of course, for Fashion in the Fields. And we may even get a bit of a glimpse. Can't promise anything because I'm sure there'll be lots of fillies around him, Shane Warne. So let's get into it. Let's meet some of these wonderful patrons here at the Christchurch Casino for the New Zealand Christchurch Casino Cup.
I'm riding my luck, I'm taking my chances. With all the odds in my favor, I'll lay my
Happy Cup
money
Day.
down.
You're looking absolutely gorgeous, radiant. Tell us about your outfit.
I don't actually know much about it. It was in my cupboard and I love it. And it's Cup Day's about the only day you can wear something this bright.
I know, but you just look fabulous right down to the nails. It's all about finishing off though, isn't it,
It
on
is.
today?
Everything tries to match and be bright and colourful and make the most of it.
Gentlemen, you look amazingly fine today on Cup Day. Let's talk about your outfits. I love the kuru modi design that you've got on there. Where did you get your jacket from?
A friend of mine actually made it in Auckland, so he come up with the design and just the design on the top. Yeah.
Are you going in the best dress today?
No, I'm not. Should I?
I think it,
We're
I
first
think you
timers.
should.
We're first
Really?
timers, yeah.
Yeah.
Normally working, so yeah, first time to the Cup Day today.
Well, you look stunning too. I love a little bit of a sneaky
Oh, I know.
achieve hanging out there,
The
which is
little man,
great.
yeah.
Nice tapered trousers. These are
Thank you.
very nice. I encourage you to go in the best dress. Great prizes and what's not to lose? Bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, true that.
Okay, who's going to win the cup?
Wouldn't have a clue, first timer, like I say. So I see someone flying a little flag last day for the favourite, which apparently won it 3 times
Yeah,
already.
Terry
so
de Love, that's
Terry de
right.
Love, that's the name. So I'll throw a sneaky bit on them and hopefully 4-time lucky.
Jenny, what are you wearing? Your gorgeous dress in the yellow. Tell us about your
Yeah,
outfit. It's
everything,
stunning.
Cute, cute.
It's cute. Oh, Cute's a great brand.
So, and Benetton, I buy from there. I don't know what the brand name.
So Valentine's cute. And, you've got
and
the
also
white shoes.
Valentine's too.
They're gorgeous. Look at the heel. Show off
Look at the heel.
Oh, I love it. So you're going
Look
to
at the leg.
A bit of Cup Day is putting a little bit of old, new and everything together. It doesn't have to be expensive at all. What are you wearing today? Who are you wearing today?
All right, well, I'm wearing Cuba dress.
Fitting you like a glove.
Thank you, yep. It's quite tight.
Good idea today though. There's a bit of wind out there.
I know, right?
I'll be going like this.
I know.
And you'll be strutting it.
I know. So my shoes are actually from Kmart.
Yay,
We
Kmart.
Kmart shoes there. Yep, $22.
Oh, good on you. It's a bit of publicity for Kmart there.
Yeah, I
And
know.
you popped out with a bit of colour though as well,
Yeah.
which looks great.
Yeah, so
Right down to the nails.
yeah, hey. Yeah.
And it's good, isn't
Yeah.
it? And is it your
Nice.
first Cup Day? Or?
It is actually. Yeah, I'm not from here, so
Oh, so where are you from?
Oamaru.
Oh, well, welcome to
No,
you
I
from
live
Oamaru.
here.
You live here?
Yeah, but I've never been to Cup Day.
I'm riding my luck, I'm taking my chances. With all the odds in my favor, I'll lay my money.
Can you see behind me? Seriously, it's like a holding pen, just waiting to unleash themselves onto the cup, all lining up with anticipation. They've come fresh from having a lovely bubbly for breakfast, or maybe just catching up with their friends, getting their hair done. It's all about having a wonderful day, and they're ready to go, just like the trots at the end of the day. Well, it's all action down here in the birdcage. We can't get much closer. We've got the New Zealand Army band behind us, but now we're going to catch up with the chairman of the Christchurch Casino, Barry Thomas. Well, yes, it is about fashion, but it's a hell of a lot about the horses. And I'm joined by, very fortunately, the chairman of the Christchurch Casino, Barry Thomas. Barry, this is a huge week for the Christchurch Casino, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And we've been sponsors for well over 10 years. I personally have been coming to this cup meeting for well over 30 years. Shows my age a little bit, but it's an amazing event for Christchurch. In fact, the South Island and New Zealand.
And we've got a lot of Australian visitors here as well. I mean, it reaches Australasia, doesn't it?
Yes, well, of course, there's 2 Australian horses in the New Zealand Cup, and so it's an Australasian event. And it is the biggest trotting race in Australasia.
What does it mean to the Christchurch Casino to sponsor such an event?
Well, we get huge naming rights and the opportunity to meet and greet so many people. We host a lot of people at the actual cup meeting, both here and at Riccarton, and then of course into the night for entertainment and fun. We hope to see a lot of people back at the casino.
Exactly. Well, Barry, apart from being the chairman of the Christchurch Casino, you are also a horse owner as well, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So tell us about that. What is it like actually being personally, I mean, a lot of the punters here enjoy having a punt, but when you're an owner, it's a whole different ball game, isn't it?
Well, it's quite an expensive exercise. It's a lot of fun, particularly if you have a horse that races well. Racing being what it is, that doesn't always happen, so you have to be careful with your expectations. I've had some good wins and some great thrills, and I've had some reasonably solid disappointments, but that goes with the country.
Yeah. Expectations though, Terra to love. There's a big expectation with Terry and the team, isn't there?
Well, Terry McDonald has been a very good client and supporter of Christchurch Casino for many, many years. And so we would be delighted if he was able to pull this off again. We've hosted him after last year's winning, and if he could do this for the 4th time, it would be just something history will never repeat.
Exactly. Well, it's a wonderful day for everyone. If you've never been to a Cup Day, how would you sum it up?
I'd sum it up in get here early, get organised, make sure that you know where you're going to try and get your entertainment, try and buy a good position, and you've got to do that with a bit of planning. It's like going to any major event. If you want to enjoy yourself, you've got to do the planning and the bit of exercise, a bit of work beforehand.
Exactly. Well, you enjoy your day, Barry, and I'm sure you will. And also, happy birthday to you and the team at the Christchurch Casino. 20 years.
20 years. They've been 20 marvellous years. The earthquake didn't do much for anybody, but we're all recovering, and so look forward to another 20 years.
Exactly. You heard it right there. The chairman, Barry Thomas, Christchurch Casino. After the break, we meet Miss World New Zealand Ariella Garciano. It's all about the fashion right here at the Cup.
Kids television is right here on CTV. With an exciting range of kids programming, join in on all the fun, Saturdays 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. right here on CTV.
Located at the foot of the Port Hills, Berrymead Golf offers a spectacular location for any occasion. Make your dream wedding a reality with private use of our green function room, outdoor garden courtyard, large marquee and stunning gazebo. Or for your next conference, enjoy the relaxed atmosphere of Berrymead Golf, offering a private, spacious conference room with special deals to make any break a true break. All with customised catering from the Wow Cafe. Berrymead Golf, 50 Berrymead Park Drive, right next to the Berrymead Heritage Park.
Avoid the monkeys when it comes to relocating. Trust A1 Movers, a family business since 1993 that guarantees a professional job every time. We carefully handle and wrap your valued items, ensuring they have a safe journey. Secure storage and insurance options are also available.
A1 Movers, the careful, caring moving company.
Oi!
Blackwells has a proud history presenting leading vehicle brands, extensive backup and service for a total one-stop driving experience. Holden, Mazda and HSV new and used vehicle sales, servicing, parts, paint and panel, Isuzu truck sales and service, all together in one convenient location. More selection, more value, more quality and more reasons to make Blackwells your number one choice. Visit Blackwells today, corner Waterloo Racecourse Road, Sockburn, or online at blackwells.co.nz.
Southern Newsweek is an Otago-based news bulletin. Watch this every week to stay in touch with what's happening in and around your community. Stay in the know with Southern Newsweek, 11 a.m. Saturdays, right here on CTV.
Who better to talk to fashion about than Miss World New Zealand, Ariella Garciano. We're heading there right now. It's all about the lads, the women, the fashion, right here on Cup Day. Firstly, Miss World New Zealand, fantastic, but you are a judge as well today at the Fashion in the Fields.
Yes, I am. It's lots of fun. We've been I think we're up to our third heat, so yeah.
Are you impressed with what you're seeing here?
Yeah, really impressed. I haven't actually judged a show as big as this one before, so at first it was really like a little bit hard. I was kind of like, oh, they were all really good, but as you get through them, you're like, no. You can kind of see, the winners straight away.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is the key to a winner, do you think?
Definitely the classic Cup Day look. So we want to get down to the really polished, sharp looks that, you know, when you look at it, it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is the whole package though, isn't it?
Yeah, the whole package.
Because I'm seeing a lot of hats, but not a lot on the actual dress front.
Yeah. So it's all got to complement each other, and you know, it's all got to even each other out. And of course, if you've got a really big hat, you want it to complement your dress as well.
Confidence is a big thing though, isn't it? When you get on that catwalk, you really need to work it.
Definitely. The advice that I could probably give is if you're wearing something, you've got to make sure that you're comfortable in that outfit, and you've got to feel good. That's you know, you're a winner if you feel good in your dress because you can see it.
Yeah, exactly. Some girls have got it wrong today, and we can say that. What are some of the rules that they should not break?
Well, I've seen a few bottoms today.
Oh, Ariella, really?
It's quite windy, and there's girls wearing short dresses, so you know, the classic Cup Day length is probably just above the knee or below the knee, so I'd say definitely stick to that rule. It's not a no-no, but I'd want to say go with a thicker heel or a wedge, just because of the grass. Yeah. And yeah.
And how about the shoes? Because there's some really, and you can appreciate, you know, from a pageant, you wear some really high heels, but here, really?
You can do high heels, but like I said, I'd keep it matching to your dress. Like they don't need to be ridiculous, and something with a thicker heel.
Okay. So I know you can't tell us who the winner is, but is it all about colour, or can you wear the classic black and white, cream and white?
You can definitely wear the classic black and white, but we do love colour. Yeah. So the monochrome is really in at the moment.
Okay. So what's big next for you, Ariella Garciano? What's next after Fashion in the Fields?
I am going to London on Wednesday to compete for Miss World. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So next Wednesday or tomorrow?
Next Wednesday.
Oh,
so
I've got a week. A little bit of time.
I've got a week. So it's really exciting to be able to represent our country in something that huge.
It is huge.
Yeah.
And you make sure you come back and see us on Canterbury Live when you get back.
I will.
See how it goes. All the very best and good luck with the judging.
Thank you so much.
Look who you run to down at the fashion, and it is Sophie Pascoe. Sophie, are you going in today?
I am.
Are you nervous?
I'm more nervous than the swimming race. It's crazy.
So, fashion question, who are you wearing?
I'm wearing Camilla and Mark. Yes, I bought it online.
Did you just? And your hat?
This is by Maria Wright, who's also entering today as well. But yeah,
it's stunning.
We did a great match, I think.
So, is this your first time going in?
Yes,
Fashion Field?
this is my first time.
Well, you're looking absolutely stunning, and we wish you all the best. Go, Sophie.
Thanks so much.
The fashion is not all about the ladies, it's also about the chaps, and we have some mighty fine looking men right here. Gentlemen, love the outfit. Now, is it the girlfriends put it together, or is it all about you?
Oh, it's all about us. Always about us.
So we've got the lovely wayfarers going on here.
We're actually all
shades.
brothers.
What's that?
We're actually all brothers.
Are you?
Yeah.
No way. Seriously? Your mum must be very proud of you.
And then he tries me, he snuck out, mate. Matt actually made his own pants.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. And the bow tie, it looks amazing.
Thank you.
Are you going in the best dress?
Maybe.
No, you should.
Couple more gins. Couple more gins he's in.
And how about your outfit? You look like you should be, you know,
I'm all right.
in England, you know, polo field, maybe.
That will suit. That will suit. Hey, from there, Cup Day, best day of the year, though.
Are you enjoying the fashion?
Yeah. Supporting old Sophie Pascoe, close friends.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, what is doesn't she look beautiful? She said she looked she was more nervous here
She didn't want us
than
here.
actually in the water.
Can you guys go watch the race, please? While you're here. She's like, no, we're staying.
No, good on you. Enjoy your day. You look amazing, and I encourage you, go in the best dress.
Thank you.
Stay with us, because after the break, we get up close and personal with Shane Warne, and we catch up with Terry McDonald, owner of Jerva Love. See you soon.
Take a Break showcases some of the best that the South Island has to offer. From fun-filled adventures, great places to eat and stay, and of course beautiful scenic landscapes. Take a break, don't miss it.
Undergone home renovations? Looking for that special something to complete a room? Look no further than the Hitching Post. Their extensive range ensures you can find that special something. From plasma cut metalwork to candles, artwork, weather vanes, or even a customised gate. So come on down to the Hitching Post, 722 Marshland Road.
Just 7 minutes north of Christchurch, Silverstream is a unique residential community carefully planned and developed within a rich and natural environment. A family home or terraced villas, Silverstream offers a wide range of living options for every stage of life. The show homes are open. You can select your section, design your home and choose your builder. Purchase a house and land package or the terraced villa for streamside living. Silverstream, a community for everyone. It's closer than you think.
The world really is your oyster with Farm to Farm tours. Discover some of the world's best farming, scenery and cultural experiences. We work closely with trusted international colleagues in more than 30 countries to customise great trips for people just like you. For a hassle-free trip, call the friendly team at Farm to Farm Tours now or visit our website.
Make a date every Thursday night. The Owl and the Pussycats have returned. I'm the Owl and the women will be the panel. Make sure you get your letters and correspondence in and we'll answer your queries every Thursday, 8:30 here on CTV.
Well, a big part of the day, of course, is Shane Warne. Yes, he has rolled into town. He flew in last night. And now we're going to catch up with the man himself. Might ask him a couple of tricky questions about the fillies in Canterbury. We'll see how we go. It'll be a bit cheeky and a bit fun. And that's exactly what Shane Warne is. So here we go. G'day.
Shane, who's your pick?
Well, I've got lots of tips so far, and I'm not allowed to say apparently because apparently a few guys are loading up on them, so I'm not allowed to say who I'm backing just yet. But I better not say. No, I'm looking forward to the races. That should be fun.
Are you a good judge?
Well, at the Sporting Bet Cox Plate a couple of weeks ago, I got first and second, got Adelaide, and I got Faulkner, which was good. Didn't go any good in the Cup, so I'm hopefully go a bit better today. No, I love coming to New Zealand, always have. We've got a love-hate relationship. They generally hate me and I love them. No, look, it's always good fun. I've got a lot of good friends that I've made over the years playing against New Zealand, a lot of the cricket friends, a lot of other guys outside of the cricket circle. I'm here with John Wright today and his partner Kathy. Stephen Fleming's coming up tomorrow, so we're playing some golf. So I've got a lot of good friends here. Have made over a long period of time, so it's always nice to come back to New Zealand.
Are you expecting a few selfies out there today?
Yeah, I think there's 20,000 here, so if I can do 10,000, I reckon I'll be pretty good. I think at the Melbourne Cup, geez, I don't know how many people. I think there was 100,000. I must have been pretty close to at least half.
Is that your record?
Yeah, it would be definitely a record. Yeah, exactly. So I'm sure there'll be a few fun selfies, and I'm sure I'm probably dating about 10 people by the end of the day as well. Not yet, I've just walked in. Hopefully there'll be a few attractive ladies here. I'm looking forward to meeting a few.
You look straight at this lady here. This is Ali.
Hello, Ali. See, look, Ali and I are now dating, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's going well.
Yeah, we go way back, yeah. I love my poker. I'm a professional poker player. I've been playing for the last 7 years since I retired from cricket, so I absolutely love it. I just came 22nd in the World Series of Poker APAC that Melbourne won the rights to instead of Macau. So I got pretty unlucky, actually. I got it all in with Ace King and against Ace Queen with the chip lead, and he spiked a queen, so that was a bit disappointing. But to come 20th out of, I think there was 400 players from around the world, top players, was pretty good. So I'm not very good at many things, but I'm good at some things, and I'm good at reading people. So poker is very similar to cricket. It's long days. You start at midday and you finish at 1 in the morning, so it's 13-hour days. So you got to be patient, like cricket. You got to read the players. You don't know about the 10 players that are sitting at your table. They could be CEOs, they could be businessmen, they could be saved up for a year to play. They could have won a satellite tournament, could be their first ever tournament. They could be a pro that's, just milking you. So I find that the strategy and tactics of it really interesting. And tournament poker, it's a game of skill. Cash games and all that sort of stuff, that's a bit different. I'm not really into that stuff, but I like the tournament play because I like the skill element of it and the real strategy of it. Who to pick on, who not to stay away from, how to extract their chips from them. You all put in the same amount of money, you all get chips. So if you all put in $100, you all get the same amount of chips, and it's whoever gets all the chips at the end. That's how a tournament works. So there's you got to protect your chips and know the right timing of things. It's like setting a batsman up for stuff. So I love it. Yeah, absolutely love it.
Are the sledging levels similar, or?
Yes, they can be. Depends on where you play. So when you play in America, it's pretty good because you get a fair bit of anonymity when you go to America, except if you have someone that knows cricket. And because I've got like ShaneWarne.com and patches all over me, they sit there Googling you, and they go, I used to date Elizabeth Hurley, all this sort of rubbish and all that sort of stuff. So, or they Google you and they find out other things and they start trying to sledge you, these Americans. So I sort of hold my own.
So you'll still be going at 1 a.m. at Christchurch Casino, do you think? You've got the endurance?
Well, it depends if I get cleaned out today or back a few winners today. It depends how we end up. But I'm sure over the next few days while I'm here in Christchurch, I'll end up at the casino, yeah.
Terror to love, horse with the X Factor. Terror to love, horse with the X Factor. Bred by his owner in Canterbury, Western Terror and love to live his pedigree. Stallion to boot in owner's dream, horse of the year and 214.
A lot of horse owners could only imagine and dream that they could have a Cup winner 3 years in a row and now going for his 4th. Terror McDonald, Terror for Love, amazing.
Yeah, it has been amazing. It's been an amazing ride with the horse. It's been fantastic for the industry and that, all my family and supporters and that. We just hope we can do something today for all the supporters, everybody that's got behind the horse.
You do talk about your supporters. It is a big team and family that you have, don't you, behind it?
Just with family and a lot of friends, I've been tied up with the industry for years, and they're very, very good people in that. They just wish you the best and that, even though they've got horses in the race themselves. That's what type of people they are, and that's what keeps me in the game. Yeah.
Well, it is a game, and definitely is a race. Do you find that Cantabs actually take on Terra for Love as one of their own?
Certainly do. They like the Crusaders and Richie McCaw. We've got something in common.
That's a sight, wouldn't it be, Richie McCaw running around on that track? Maybe not so. How is he faring today? How's he feeling?
Our horse is very, very well. It's like everybody else in the camp, they're all nervous, they're not sleeping and that. There's a lot of pressure on with something like this, with the expectations from people. We've done what we've done already, so that's something. But to try and create history, that's the thing we've got to beat. It's history.
It is history, and it definitely is history. Well, you've already broken it with 3 years running, and then a fourth one coming up as well. You know, some advice though for trainers and horse owners. I mean, what is the key behind, you know, having such an amazing horse?
Oh, a lot of luck there. A lot of luck. You know, I beat a lot of horses and so have a lot of other people. It's a fantastic field this year. You've got a top mare in there, Adore Me, Christian Me, lovely horse. I could go on and say another 4 or 5 horses. I actually backed the horse at the beginning of the thing, and I backed Cairns Christian, so I'm not being disordered of my own horse, but I respect him. So I had a bet on him earlier in the piece and that. So it's a very, very hard race to win, and you've got to have a lot of luck, and it's a luck in the running and that. And on the day, may the best horse win, lose or draw. Like, you know, I've always maintained you've got to be a good loser to be a good winner, so I've had plenty of practice at losing.
Yeah, that's right. But you're always very humble, Terry. And do you think that's the key, though? You don't take anything for granted?
No, never do. No, I don't take anything for granted at all, and what comes along, treat it with great respect.
Yeah. So this afternoon, okay, when it leads up to the big race, do you have like a ritual?
Oh yeah, wear the same suit all the time and that.
Same underwear, just quietly?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But do you go down and see him before the race?
Yeah, I have a wee talk to him and that. And
what do you tell him? What do you say to him?
Oh, that's a sort of a secret between me and the horse.
I was just us on the camera. But so you do have your moment, just the two of you there?
Yeah. He knows me and he knows my daughter pretty well, like she's handicapped. And he's a very intelligent animal, like he licked her on the cheek the other day.
Oh, I hear.
Quite amazing, yeah. And then I talk to him sometimes, he puts his head on my shoulder, so, you know, it's a good relationship.
Hey, does he get anything special if he wins tonight? Will he get anything special in his box tonight?
He really gets special treatment. Like,
does he just? Little massage?
Unfortunately, when he goes to stud, you won't get the real thing. That's the only thing.
No love him back in the box later on. Gee, that's not very nice, is it, after all of that?
No.
Okay. So tonight, obviously, we just spoke with a big fan of yours, and that's Mr. Barry Thomas.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've been very loyal with the Christchurch Casino, but I guess we'll see you back there if it all goes well tonight.
We'll be there, win, lose or draw.
Oh, well, there you go.
It depends how late we're going to be, though. That's the problem.
Well, I suppose that's a boring side of it. Yes, okay, the race is done. Then who's got all the hard work about, you know, packing everything up?
Oh, Graham and the staff do that. They've done a marvellous job out there. Emma, she hadn't been sleeping for the last few nights, and she looks after Terra all the time, and that, you know, she's been nicknamed Terra. She's a lovely girl.
A little terrier?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. They just call her Terra.
Well, you can go. Thank you for making time. You've got your lunch on now. Sincerely, on behalf of the CTV team, we wish you and the family a big go for it tonight.
Thanks, Andy.
Hope you take out number 4.
Thanks very much.
Good on you, lovely.
Thanks, dear.
Well, what a fantastic day it has been here at Addington. The fashion's been out, the horse have been out. Well, I've got to run off myself and catch the race, but we'll see you back on Canterbury Live tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing it to you. A big thanks, though, to my team, Simon, our cameraman, amazing, our editor, Stephen, and a fantastic producer, Rihanna. It's been a brilliant day to bring it to you here on Canterbury Live.
All in, he said. I could sense them in the distance. The rattle of the ball, the snap of the cards, a whisper of romance, a laugh. Some were serious, some were excited. But it was an easy call.